they set off an alarm getting
cuts to him there. He's got that left shoulder sort of strapped up. It's not bandaged. The referee's looking forward to it. I like the referee tonight. He's got a lot of personality. Should put it that way. Brings the two fighters in. Joel still hasn't put his head guard on. Vidal places it on.
Eager to get started.
Very. There's Joel there getting his head guard fixed on. Not averse to having the camera in his face. You see Team Richard doing the same. Vidal, look at that guy. He's guided so many of the guys who are going to be stepping into the ring tonight.
He's become a pivotal character in the YouTube boxing world.
And we're expecting him to become a pivotal character in the professional boxing world.
We had him on my podcast. He's
one
of the nicest guys you could ever meet for a bad man, if you know what makes sense.
One of my top 5 guests of all time on the podcast. A great interview. Worth going and watching that.
I just can't believe he's 21.
Mate, like, the maturity on the guy is unreal.
I love the anticipation he shows by rubbing his hands together. He knows this fight's going to be good.
We see the shoulder strap of JMX there. That was an issue last time. It's known to pop out of place. And if that happens this time, you could see it stopping. Oh,
both those guys looking in each other's eyes. David and Goliath almost.
JMX showing he isn't phased one bit.
Just a little shoulder rub there from Vidal on Jay.
The fact that they're so worried about that shoulder would give me confidence if I was an opponent.
Could it be misleading though?
No.
No?
Not at this level.
You don't think that's misdirection? I'm just saying, I'm trying to add something. I'm trying to add another layer.
You just feel like this one's going to seriously go off.
We're picking up now. Business is picking up, lads.
Here we
We're heading
go.
towards a main event.
Business.
This is a good fight.
It's about to boom. The ring boom.
Oh, it's JMX coming out southpaw.
You might hear early on Vidal there just encouraging Joel.
Right hand by Coach Richard. Good right hook there.
Joel leading with that right
Good
as well.
feints.
Joel's moving a lot. Joel's moving a lot better this time.
Yeah, much more on his toes.
Yeah. Yeah, for a 200-pound guy, he's built for this. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Quite young himself, isn't he? Only 21, getting out
He's
there.
massive for that age.
Yeah.
Nice little short right hand. Jab from Joel again.
JMX's technique looks good.
Much better this
seriously good.
I'm
This
really
is
enjoying it.
Vidal's handiwork.
Yeah.
We're seeing right now.
Those feints and stuff.
There's sort of a silence around the ring now. It's got a bit more.
Coach
serious.
Yeah.
Body
Jab
shot.
to the Joddy. JMX reading the eyes of Coach Richard constantly here, looking for what he's going to do next so he can get in there.
That reach is making all the difference right now, isn't it?
Yeah. The game plan of JMX is working perfectly. Coach Richard is...
Do you think the do you think it's about getting inside that, Joe, inside that reach and not letting him fully extend it? Basically?
Yeah, I mean, the issue is every time Richard tries to step in, JMX is whopping him one with that left hand.
Yeah.
He's got a nice jab on him, JMX. And this is the time where Coach Richards has to go. He does go, but it's answered back by JMX.
It's very clear. His punches are landing very high on Joel, aren't they? He's trying to go for the head. End of round one there.
All right. That was a textbook first round for JMX. It feels like a business for him.
Were they feeling each other out, do you think, though?
I mean, in a way, I do feel like Richard, compare how he started that to how he's walking back to his corner. Very different. He looks almost like, wow, JMX does know what he's doing.
Yeah.
He really can. That jab, I think every time that jab is just hitting him in the face, it's almost like, wow, I don't know how to get past this, in a way.
And the feints played a part as well,
Yeah.
because it kept them guessing. And when you do that, you don't know what's coming next.
How can you train to box against that unless you can find someone who also has a big reach.
Well, you obviously got to put the hours in, and that's one thing that Coach Richard hasn't been able to do. Obviously, he is athletic, but I think, to my knowledge, only a few weeks of boxing experience. Experts at dealing with that style. You look at Mike Tyson, constant head movement, moving inside, and aggressive when you do get that chance. You take it straight away.
Yeah.
That's not what we're seeing. We're seeing a hesitant Coach Richard who's getting picked off.
I'm not saying this disparagingly, but sometimes he is sort of cowering back from Joel's shots.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't want
he's
to
a
be doing
heavier
that,
guy. He's got a massive reach.
Absolutely,
You know?
it's not criticism, right?
Nah,
It's just an observation, really. Vidal constantly in his ear. Remember what we were saying.
And it's a good right hook from JMX.
But was that due to a big punch landing, or was that because he shifted his weight? He looks fine now. He's up.
He was a little bit off balance,
Yeah.
and that was part of it. But it was a good punch nonetheless from JMX.
For someone who has a channel that some people sometimes sort of take for granted, Joel looks very serious out there.
And he's following it up. Right hook, body shot. Coach Richard looks like a deer in the headlights a little bit. Yeah, he doesn't know what to do next.
Nervous now.
This is much better from JMX, this fight.
Is Joel just walking him down here right now? He's just backing him into a corner. Look, how is he supposed to get out of that?
I think those feints, the way Joel's hands are constantly moving, you don't know, is he going to punch, is he not? Yeah. Richard has felt the power and he can't take any risks now, knowing, you know, it can literally put him to the ground in one punch.
Do you get a fear of that power?
Straight left to the body by JMX.
It's not something you want to see.
He's lining it up. He's lining it up all the time. He's just waiting for that opportunity.
Just loosening the body up a little bit.
JMX is getting comfortable, and they're far too comfortable to lose this fight now. He's really soaking this up. Coach Richard just struggling.
And it's interesting what we were saying before, obviously, because
He changes stances, JMX.
Because Coach Richard went down, that now leaves this round in favour of him, which means he has to be more aggressive.
And he's kind of just walking around getting punched, mate. There isn't really much of a response yet.
I know.
I'm surprised at this.
But it can put you like that. Like, you take a few shots,
Good,
and then
straight
bam,
left.
you almost...
Right hook.
Now he's starting to
using
fight
it so well, JMX. Yeah. That reach.
See, he's cowering more. I don't want to